Hey Squadron, welcome back. For those who are new, my name is Omar, and we are here to do a Reiki session for the new moon in Cancer. Yes, but before we can do that, we got to cover some housekeeping first. And trust me, I'll be very quick. There are several links in the description that I think will be of benefit to you. The links are as follows. The first link is for Cafe Astrology. If you would like a free copy of your natal chart, and you heard me, it's free. Therefore, you can follow along and see what house or houses you have in Cancer energy. That is the place to do so. The second link is for a video I did breaking down the 12 houses of your birth chart so that you can see what each house governs. The third link will be for my email if you want to inquire about Reiki services or tarot services I have to offer. That is the best way to do so. Next up after that will be my Instagram link. Yes, if you want to follow me over there and see what I'm posting, please do so. And last but certainly not least is my PayPal. If you're enjoying this content and you would love to donate to the channel, that is the best way to do so. Okay, housekeeping is over. Now we can get into the video proper. So, when is the new moon in Cancer happening and what is its degree range? I got that for you. Again, looking at your natal chart, you want to locate the house where you have Cancer 4 degrees. Okay, that is where the prominent energy, the peak energy of this new moon is going to be occurring. Now, because this is the moon, it moves quite rapidly, usually staying in a sign for no more than 3 days when we are talking about a new or full moon. So, I would look at the entire range, Cancer 0 to 29 degrees, for the wide range of how it's going to affect you. But again, the house where you have that fourth degree of Cancer, that is where the peak energy will be felt. Next up, date and time. It is going to be occurring on June 25th, 2025 at 6:31 a.m. This is Eastern Standard Time here in the United States, so please adjust for where you are. Great. And with that being said, now we can get into the session. All I need you to do now is just decide if you're going to be seated, like I am, or lay back. Remove your shoes and all jewelry that you might be wearing. Good? All right. Now, once you're seated or laid back, I want you to close your eyes and place your palms either to your side or on your lap, facing up to the heavens. I am going to be sending Reiki symbols through to you to help you with connecting to the Reiki energy. All you need to do is to say either out loud or inside of your head that you consent. Ready? Do I have your consent to send Reiki energy and symbols for your highest and greatest good in regards to the new moon in Cancer? Thank you. Reiki symbols are now sent to you. We are going to start doing the 4-count breath for those who are new to it. That is a count of 4 to inhale, a count of 4 to hold, and then a count of 4 to release. Here we go. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Release. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Again, inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Release. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Picture yourself outside underneath of a night sky. There's no light pollution, so it is very easy to see the different stars that make up the heavens. As you do so, you notice that the familiar light of the moon is absent from the sky. This is because you are underneath of the new moon, and even though you can't see it, the moon's energy is quite present. Even though its light may not be visibly shining upon you, its energy is definitely doing so. And through Reiki energy, the new moon energy is shining straight down into your crown. Through your crown, it now moves down into your third eye, your throat, your heart, the chakras in the palms of your hands, your solar plexus, your sacral, your root, the chakras at the bottom of your feet, you are now one with both Reiki energy and the new moon Cancer's energy. This is also the perfect time if you have any intentions or manifestations that you would love to use the moon and Reiki energy to help you with. This would be the time. So either say out loud or to yourself what you would love to use the energy of the moon and Reiki for at this time. If you want to give it a little extra boost, saying it 3 or more times would definitely help. And of course, make sure to wrap it up at the end by saying something like, "And so it is," or "So it shall be." And then give thanks to Reiki and the moon for helping you with your intentions and manifestations. Anytime that the moon is back in Cancer, whether it's a new moon or a full moon, Cancer's energy is its home for Cancer is ruled over by the moon. It is its patron planet. And so the moon's energy is at its most potent and most powerful when it is home in Cancer. The moon also represents feminine energy or yin, opposing the sun, which is yang energy, masculine energy. So under this moon, well, this new moon will be the perfect time if there's any creative projects. You need a little bit more feminine energy to power, seeing as though feminine energy is imagination, it is creativity, it is sexual energy. You can be receiving downloads or intuitive hits during this time. Whereas masculine energy is about being active and doing, feminine energy is about surrender and being in flow. And what I mean by surrender is knowing that you are not alone and allowing the forces that you work with, whether that is God, Goddess, the universe, your spirit team, even your soul, letting them do the work that you cannot do alone, or allowing them to come to your aid. And this doesn't mean asking for assistance and then feeling as though you can do it better, or your team or the universe isn't working fast enough, so you need to speed it up. No. Surrender means belief. It means faith. Having faith that it will come through. Having faith that it will work out. Having faith that your manifestations, your intentions, your prayers will be answered and appear in your reality. That is why moon intentions are so powerful, because working with the moon's energy, working with our feminine energy is a key step in working with all of the different powers and entities that we are connected with. Cancer energy itself is very nurturing. It is seen as mother energy. As I said, it is feminine energy or the divine feminine energy. So during this time, you may feel called to love, to warmth, self-care, self-love, compassion, empathy. Healing can also take place under this moon, especially if you choose to work with the element of water, because Cancer is a water sign. And of course, the moon affects the waters of the planet, just like it affects the water that resides within us. That is why the moon is seen as the ruler of our emotional self. This is also a time where healing issues with your family or finding found family can be amplified. Your home as well, seeing that Cancer naturally rules over the fourth house. So the attributes that are connected with Cancer are usually seen very strong in this house. But of course, whatever is in your fourth house, it just means that that energy is just working with your home and with your family and shaping those interactions. So what would you like the new moon in Cancer to help you with for the next 2 weeks as it is present in your life? Don't be scared to make your intentions known. The only limitation is, of course, yourself. Also, remember that in 2 weeks of the full moon Capricorn, the intentions and the manifestations that you plant during this new moon will sprout and become reality at the full moon. If you have more longer term goals and ambitions, then you might see those become reality at the full moon in Cancer, seeing that every new moon is paired with the energy of 2 different full moons. The immediate one that comes 2 weeks afterwards, and its own that occurs 6 months later. Allow this new moon to be a portal, helping you to ask yourself the hard questions. Like, what do I need for emotional security and safety? What do I need from my family or found family? And how can I turn my house slash apartment into a home that provides me not with only my physical needs, but with my emotional needs as well? Returning back to the 4-count breath. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Once again, inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, and 4. You may now start moving your hands around, rotating them. You can move your arms, you can start wiggling your toes, moving your legs, and then finally, when you're ready, gently open your eyes, returning yourself back to your reality. Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed that session. Please feel free to let me know down in the comments what your experience was. If you feel comfortable, you can kind of give me a broad outline about what your intentions are. But of course, only share what you feel comfortable sharing. All right? And until we get to meet again, because I will be back for the full moon in Capricorn. I am wishing you the best on your journey of healing and integration and learning to embrace your true self. Namaste.